Warning, this video is for mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, my Hooked honeys, and welcome back to Hooked. If you're new here, my name is Leanne, and Hooked is basically where we talk about some true crime stories and do some crochet projects together. And on today's episode, we will be finishing off a sleeve that I've started for this new cardigan that I'm making. It's so cute. And it has like gold sparkles in there. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yes, super excited. I've already gotten done with the main part of the cardigan, so I just have to finish off the sleeves. Also, we will be talking about a man of the name of J.D. Scott. We are going to go ahead and light our crochet candle and get into this story. Jay was born August 21st of 1952 in Cleveland, Ohio, and he was sentenced to death in the state of Ohio for the murder of a Deslenton worker, which is basically a store where people can go to get ready to eat food such as cold cuts, sliced cheese, sandwiches, bread, etc. So a little bit about Jay's childhood. He grew up on the east side of Cleveland, and I will say he didn't have the best childhood. He was the sixth of 11 children who were born to Willie and Sadie Scott. Unfortunately, both of his parents were alcoholics, and they typically spent a lot of their income on gambling and buying alcohol. Jay even shared a bedroom and a bed with four of his other siblings. Jay spent a lot of his time on the streets, and by the age of 9, he was arrested on charges of truancy, theft, and B&E. So here we are in 1983 on May 6th at the V&E Delicatessen in Cleveland. And we're just going to call it a deli for short just to, save me some heartache because I am having a hard time pronouncing that word. Jay and two of his accomplices attempted to do a robbery on this deli, and in the process, Jay ended up shooting Vinny, who was the owner. Apparently, Jay wasn't done because the next day after Vinny's murder, Jay participated in a robbery slash murder of Alexander Jones, who was a security guard at a restaurant. Now, there was a witness that seen a greenish blue Cadillac drive away from the deli. This witness said that they seen two men in the Cadillac and then later seen a man jump in the window of the Cadillac as it drove away in a hurry. Police had a meeting with the witness, and as a result, they began looking for the Cadillac that was in the crime. On July 29th of 1983, Jay was arrested in Reading, Pennsylvania, and was returned back to Ohio for trial. On November 10th, during the trip back to Cleveland, Ohio, Jay kept asking questions about who was using his name in connection with the homicide. At this point, officers had just told him that he was wanted in connection for a different case, but they didn't tell him that he was also charged with aggravated robbery. That was just something that they decided to keep him from him for a second. Jay entered a plea of not guilty on March 23rd, 1984. After the trial, he was found guilty on all counts, and on April 3rd of 1984, the judge accepted the jury's recommendation and ordered that Jay be put to death and his accomplice get sentenced to life. J.D. Scott was put to death by lethal injection on June 14th of 2001. All right, my Hooked honey. So this is as far as I've gotten with the sleeve. I think I'm gonna add about 3 more rows to this and then do the other one and attach it. Well, that was the case of J.D. Scott. If you would like to see updates on my cardigan, follow me on Instagram at HookedWTrueCrime. Also, check out my Etsy shop. I will have the link to that in the description below. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please make sure you like and subscribe because I'm here for you every Wednesday. Love y'all. Bye.